Welcome back to Resilient and Rowdy. This is your estranged host, Jess. Hi, guys. I know it's been a minute. I've been hiding. I'm kidding, but I'm not. Yeah, so the last episode I put out was mid-March with the lovely Jessica Manfrey on her book, Never Alone. I don't know if y'all have read it or bought it yet or if it's still in your wish list, but definitely go check that out. I cried. It was great. Great job, Jess. You got me in my feels, but it's a really, really lovely message, and it's something that everyone can relate to, military background or not. I could also do a book review on that if y'all are interested. I do love me my books. Okay, so that being said, yeah, it's been since mid-March, so I've missed you guys, but I've been going through it. So I like to disappear when that happens, and that is so not good for someone with a podcast. You're supposed to be consistent. I know you're preaching to the choir, but come on, girl. Like, y'all know I can't fucking pretend worth a damn. So if I need to hide, I will. I'm trying to work and be better about that. So I'm sorry if it's been a little frustrating that I've been gone, but I got to work on some things and it just happens. And then I was like, oh my God, it's been so long. Like, how do I just, oh, hey guys, I'm back. I was going out to go buy a pack of cigarettes. So yeah, we're here to face music, and it's going to be like a very personal catch up with your crazy bestie via FaceTime type sesh. So get your wine, get your smokes. I'm with you on the commute to work or going home or cooking. Y'all need to let me know what y'all do when you listen to podcasts or mine specifically. I know some of y'all can't listen to me with your kids in the car, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I know I have a potty mouth. All right. Anyways, so yeah, y'all, I've been gone. So yeah, recorded with Jess, read her book, super lovely. And then I had a birthday late March, and that's kind of what kicked off this whole spiral and like disappearing. And I have like a yearly existential crisis. And I'm just like, holy shit, I'm this age. Get it together, bitch. It's very interesting being where I'm at now and not really imagining it that way. I'm making the most of it. I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm just like really set on trying to get my shit together. So, in so many ways, and I know that it takes time, but it's like almost become like my new addiction. It's just, oh, okay, all right, getting that in order and then getting this in order. And just, yeah, I'm still wild personality, but just, okay, it's adult time. So that's been fun. And I guess sometimes I have to forget. I was like, really going through it a few years ago. So just like really checked out. But with that being said, I went through some really great treatment last year, and that like really kicked off getting my shit together. And I mean, it was really good changes. I went sober and I went celibate, and I just took myself off the dating market. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Like, it's giving a Lakeland year. So I've been really working on that personal, mental, emotional thing, and it's been really, really fulfilling. I'm not projecting and I'm not super insecure. Like, I'm slowly like still learning to love myself and give myself grace, but also hold myself accountable. Because again, okay, at this big age, like I don't like seeing certain behaviors on some people or like the people around me, the people that I care about, my friends. So I'm not going to do that. Just, I'm over the drama. Yeah, a lot of drama happens. When does it not? Oh my God. But I'm just like, okay, I could do better. So I'm going to change my behavior and not be toxic. Like, it's just that easy. Wow. But it's hard because people be, yeah. So growing and like changing and like being responsible. So much fun. But yeah, I mean, that's like big on me. Like, I just want to be the woman that I would have looked up to when I was a child. So that's all that really matters. So I'm like speaking up when I need to speak up. I'm acknowledging when I fuck up. And also, I'm not going to continue certain things just to go with the flow or fit in or what have you. So That's really hard because it's like you're doing what's best. You're not repeating cycles, but it's against the norm, especially if you're in the family type that just doesn't talk about anything and they just sweep everything under the rug. And so you're just sitting in the living room and there's a big old elephant of just constant shit. So, yeah, thanks. I hate it, but it is what it is. Yeah, I tried. That's all that matters. But that, among other things. So, yeah, just self control is huge, obviously, with substances and dating. So, I'm like, you know what? I can do this at home. I don't need to, I just don't feel the need to give into that certain, almost like habitual way of boosting your self esteem. And so I'm just like, no, or I don't know. It's just, it's wild out there. I can't do it. I can't do modern dating right now. And I know that sounds really bad, but I can't. I have had enough of that. And I know my worth, I know my value, and I love that about me now. But I just didn't really expect this to be a thing. I was like, oh, well, like, yeah, it's gonna be great, and relationships are gonna be awesome now. But meanwhile, some people aren't done with their phase, or they haven't dropped certain habits, and there's just certain things that I'm just not willing to overlook anymore. And it sucks because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm lonely, but not really if it means putting a lot of my self respect aside. And I also was worried. I was like, is my taste in men, is that my way of self destruction? So yeah, I just can't. I thought, okay, yeah, I'm healed. I'm ready to move on. I'm like, hot girl shit. And then I'm just like, I protected my energy too hard. I'm scared to let anyone in. Also, I feel like men just like gaslit women so hard about like us being crazy. Go to therapy and then we do, and then like we heal, and then they're like, they're not getting away with all that slimy behavior. I mean, on either end, I'm just too tired. So, yeah. And then there's like men that don't want to get better. They don't want to grow. They don't want to, like, they're a little stagnant. And again, like, I can have my compassion and sympathy, but also just, I'm just not willing to tolerate it at this age. So it's kind of hard. I feel like I'm being really picky and my standards are high, and that's weird. But if I want to have a successful relationship, like a lot of things had to change. So I'm just like, okay. So, this yearly analysis is just like my way of like, all right, bitch, step your fucking pussy game up. Like, we ain't playing around no more. Like, you're getting older, you're here, you want to be here. So yeah, the past couple months have been crazy with that. And also trying to enjoy myself and not feel guilty. I got really into like work mode and just like hustle, hustle, hustle. And I'm just like, not having any fun. I had really odd hours, so I couldn't really do a lot anyway. But now a lot, like, that's changed completely. So I'm just like, okay, work life balance. And the word balance is just huge. So that's just like something that I'm trying to implement in so many ways because your girl just likes having fun. Sometimes I just want to say fuck it. Like, brain out, margaritas, chips, salsa, sign me the fuck up. Like, I'm there. So, it's a little bit of balance with that. And getting out of the house is great. I really sincerely appreciate all my gal pals, my friends that just get me out of the house. I mean, I would do it anyway, but the company is great. I started like doing like my own little solo dates, and those are super fun, especially when like I feel like people might just drain me, so I just do things on my own, and that's really fun. But yeah, like doing like weekly hangouts and just something, getting out of the house have been like really great. And people are like, wow, Jess, you're really realizing that now? Bitch, okay, listen up. That comes from someone that likes to isolate, okay? But y'all don't let me. I appreciate that. Y'all check in on me and y'all are like, bitch, get out of the house. Let's go. Let's go do this. Let's go to the park. Let's go get margs. Let's go do weird shit, I'm down. I'm down. But I would rather stay home and watch Netflix or just like chill and play with my dog. So again, that word balance just for me, what's a nice way to, I don't want to say crackhead, but like your girl has this weird energy and I just gotta get it out. But when I don't get it out, I get really sad. So that's why I need to get out of the house regularly, do things, go explore. Um, so, I mean, that's always fun because I'm like traveling a lot and stuff. But what, nevertheless, we're learning lessons and shit, y'all. We're getting our shit together. Mama is tired. Like, I can't be the only one just like wilding out. Like, I gotta get my shit together too. And then, yeah, so like last year going sober, y'all, that was hard, but I needed that. I needed it. Yeah. And I'm so grateful that I did. With that being said, now I'm just trying to figure out what a new normal looks like, but also really, I've been doing it the past couple of years, but just really honing in on if I'm social and I don't feel like drinking, I don't want to fucking drink. Okay, quit making me feel like a fucking weirdo. And I'm not being dramatic. I think that was also something that was really shocking to me is I'll have one or I'll have two and then I'm good and I will drink a water, I'll drink a soda, if anything. But when I say no thank you to a drink and I just get, why are we still peer pressuring each other? What the, like I said no. It's just more like annoying to me because like I could say no about anything. And if you like don't take no for an answer, like that's gonna really kind of irk me. So it applies to everything. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want a beer. That's okay. That's a complete sentence. So yeah, that was really annoying. So like when someone just declines an alcoholic beverage, offer them something non-alcoholic. Don't make it weird. I'm not gonna fucking sabotage my sobriety for one fun night and then start all over again. Like, I'm just being real. I'm sorry. It's so yeah, that was fun, but really necessary. And I did that treatment and that really just helped me just get that fog out realized, hey, I'm escaping. I'm not just enjoying myself, I'm escaping. So I want to feel better. I want to get better. So I decided that that was a necessary thing to start. And then, yeah, this summer I'm like, okay, what's normal? Every now and then I have a couple drinks. What does average look like? What can I handle? So it's been really interesting to do that. And then just keep in mind to enjoy myself and not to escape. If I want to keep up a really good mental state and I guess the next few days moving forward. So, yeah, it's not very exciting things, but they're very important things that I had to do. So, I'm very grateful for everything and I guess like surprised at my self control and willpower. Yeah, so I did it, and I feel like that definitely made like a huge, tremendous change overall. Definitely still have my issues, don't get me wrong, but I'm feeling better about that. But like I said, that whole sobriety thing, that I'm still going through. I still don't know. I still feel bad because I thought I could go longer, but let's be real. Life is hard. The horrors persist, but so do the little treats. And that's not always alcoholic. Fucking love coffee. So that's like my thing. Coffee. Black. 2 sugars. But everything else, oh, that makes it fun. But like my daily is like black coffee. So yeah, all those sobriety memes opened me up to a whole new world. I was like, wow, okay, here we are. Yeah, the community is great. The support is great. there's people out there too that have gone sober or just cut back. And I just love learning shit from other people. So I'm like, wow, okay, we're doing this. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. There's some other things here and there, but nothing that I really want to mention on the podcast. It's weird because I've basically shared most of my life with you guys, but sometimes I just need to keep some things to myself. And that's okay. I know when you're a podcaster, everyone's, haha, give it to us, just up all your shit. I'm just like, no. I'm an open book, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm trying to keep the positive vibe for this episode while we catch up. But yeah, that's been me, girl. What about y'all? Well, anyways, I just had to knock out this episode. I'm back, you guys. If you were here trying to listen for tea or anything or any trauma, no, sorry, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. It's me. Sorry, I'll stop. Okay. I missed you guys. I really appreciate y'all's support while I was gone, and y'all that checked in on me. Super appreciated. Your girl is just, oh my gosh. Yikes. Life lessons. This is hard. This is deep. Like, I don't know how to properly talk about these things on a podcast because they're, oh yeah, tell us wild stories, putas, whatever. And here I am like, going through it. Again, nothing super bad, but just like some life-changing things. And it's just like, how do I philosophize this? How do I stay present? How do I like surprisingly like not really spiral, but like I kind of did. I mean, I'm doing a lot better, but yeah, y'all, it's time to grow up. So that's what I'm doing. And it's hard. It's hard being the mature one. It's hard ending generational cycles. It's hard doing it in a multicultural sense. It's hard doing just the hard shit because it pays off, yeah, but at what cost? So yeah, that's your girl, but there are way more exciting things ahead. And I feel like at this age and compared to how I was doing a few years ago, I'm doing really good. And that makes me so emotional, but really proud of myself. But there's still more work to do. So now I just need to work on being patient with myself and giving myself grace. But I'm just like, I don't know. Am I addicted to getting my shit together? Maybe. What's your point? But yeah, it's been pretty low key regardless of all of these things going on. I'm just like, I'm so drained with everything that I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just hanging out. I just want to pet the doggies and see my friends and travel. I guess overall, my anxiety has really gotten better. So I'm able to do all of these things. And that is huge. So, yeah, that's huge. So, if you're listening to this and you've struggled with any of the things that I've struggled with, yeah, I'm like finally reaching like that end of the tunnel. And I'm just like, wow, this is great. So, I kind of needed some privacy. I kind of just needed some time away from the podcast. And yeah, it's been good. It's been a roller coaster. Don't get me wrong, but it's been really good. So I'm just excited to see how the rest of the year goes. Trying to keep an open and I guess just like more positive mindset. But really, again, this year's been a roller coaster. So I'm just kind of trusting the process. And that's hard because I love controlling shit to an extent, but letting go has been really, really good. And I'm just riding it, I guess. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, it's a good feeling, but there's still more work to do. And yeah, man, I never thought I would ever come to a point like this where I had to do those things to just really get my shit together, but it really paid off. So if you ever thought about it or if you've gone through any of these periods that I have, definitely let me know. I know I'm not alone. And that's been very reassuring, but Yeah, your girl is tired. But we're doing it. Yeah. So, all right, next episode, if y'all want a book review, let me know. I would love nothing more. Otherwise, we will go back to regular scheduled programming and having some guests back on the show, because sometimes we don't always feel resilient and rowdy. Sometimes we're like, 10 more minutes and snoozing and just not ready to seize the day. And then you just sing, "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." And you just fucking do it. Just another day. I take it a day at a time and a week at a time sometimes. So very grateful for friends and family that understand that squirrel brain of mine. But yes, so great to be back. Tell your mama I said hello. Send this episode to a friend who loves girl talk and let me know what y'all want to hear. Otherwise, I've got a few guests in mind and it's just going to be a little bit of everything again. So happy to be back. It's me, your girl. I hope you enjoyed our FaceTime sesh. And I'll see y'all soon.